Let's talk about league football in Nigeria now. Lagos has been yearning for some action for over 10 years. Now, Ikorodu United and MFM Football Club, they will be competing at this season's Nigeria Professional Football League. So much is expected from both sides, particularly, because in Lagos, the people love their football, and the media can also help in ensuring that Lagos teams go all the way.
I mean, I don't think it gets any better than what we really have now. Lagos is a place where even if kids are playing football, everywhere is packed. You'll have to push your way down. Excuse me. You have to push your way down before you can get a good glimpse of what is going. So I expect stadium will be full. The venues where some of these teams will play will be full. And I think
I like this. I love these pictures. Ikorodu United unveiled their players for the 2015-2016 season. When you see, that's what we're talking about. Some packaging, good branding. You see players come out like this, and you look forward to the season.
And even this shows a state of preparedness.
Right.
That's what you should always. You don't stumble on success. You prepare.
That's
it doesn't just come to you because you wish for it. And this is the way to go. I've always envied the Three Lions. I must say, England. We call them names. We say the hype is too much and all that. But you see guys dressed. I mean, uniform dressing. They're looking good. They're showing you the jersey, the away kits, the home kits, what they're going to use. This is how it should be done. This is how it should be done.
I like this.
And I'm hoping that it could be sustained. That is not just one person doing it, all the teams doing it. Before the start of the season, you know what your colors are, you know what jerseys that you're going to use. All the players are properly kitted.
That's right.
And so
that's right.
That's just
like what you see before the start of the FA Cup final, where you see players in England come out, all decked up, looking good, looking dark.
Or you see pictures, their pictures, maybe they're on a plane, all of them dressed in their suits, looking really, really good.
That's right. I like that. So that's Ikorodu United getting ready for the new season. And as Yemi Adebayo says, it's all about continuity, because you don't want a situation where maybe one man is the one doing all of this, and then when he's no more at the club starts suffering. I think the community should be involved. The Ikorodu as a community should be involved in the development of the team.
We've always said the way to have privately owned teams is when you involve the community. All of the burden doesn't necessarily have to be on the community, but you have to give them a sense of belonging.
That's
you have to
let them participate. Look
at the way fans talk about 3SC. How fans talk about stationary stores.
That's right.
Stationary stores didn't return to the league, but they just made a return. Look at how everywhere. I was seeing jerseys everywhere. People were actually begging to buy those jerseys, and I count myself privileged to have won, and that's what needs to be done. I told you about one club in the Dutch league. I think it was Roda JC back in early 90s. They wanted to build their new stadium, and they told the fans, bring all those used plastics that you have at home. Let's recycle it, and everybody started coming.
That's right.
Imagine what if you say you want to do something and say, oh, every fan that really loves this club, we need this token, something that they could easily. Maybe the price of a ticket, something that they could easily pass. You give them that sense, and it gives them pride to say, yes, this is my team. It's only in this part of the world that you wake up, you look at one team, they play well, and you say, this is my team. In advanced countries, it's the emotional investment that makes you say, this is my team. And that's why Aston Villa is going to play. They have their supporters.
Right.
It doesn't matter if somebody beats them 20-0. They have their supporters because there's an emotional investment. You see, the grandfather, the father, and the son. It's a culture in that family. It doesn't matter if Arsenal is doing well.
That's right.
Because in that family, that is the club they've always supported.
And they've given their 10 pence, £10 and the rest
to
the development of the club. So that's what we're talking about. We like what Ikorodu United has started. Let's talk to someone at the club now. Dele Gbajimo is the general manager of Ikorodu United. He joins us now live on the show. Good evening, Dele, and welcome to the program.
Hello, good evening.
Okay, fantastic. We're talking about Ikorodu United and the plans for the new season. What's going on with the club?
We're getting set. We're getting ready like every other club. Trying to put things in place so that we could have a memorable season.
Talk to me about branding and packaging. What has the club put together to ensure that when you guys come, the sort of football you play will not just, keep you in the league, but will also give you some good followership?
Sorry, please, can you come again? I didn't hear you.
Let's talk about branding of your. What are the plans? What have you guys put in place to ensure that when you start life in the top flight, you won't just only play good football, but you play sort of football that will give you more fans and good followership?
We have to start first with the level of play, with the level of display. Because if we don't have a good team, then nothing works. So we are trying to put up a good team, a team that will play very good football, and that will attract the right fans to the team. Because you see, when you have a sense of belonging to the team, that is when you can spend your hard-earned money buying any of the merchandising items. You understand? So the first thing we should do, and that we are trying to do, is to put up a very good team.
Okay.
That will play ball and give us the desired result.
That's right. Are you guys doing any form of community awareness in terms of carrying the Ikorodu community together so they can actually give you good support?
It's an Ikorodu team, and we've started that, and the more engagement of the community, and we expect a look. Like when we started, everybody actually gave us a chance. Yeah, a few people knew that there was an Ikorodu United. But the way God has designed it, He has moved up, elevated us, and now there is more awareness. There are more people that want to be involved with the team, which is normal because everybody wants to be involved with success. But
That's right.
Success not end here. Our work has just started, because when you gain promotion to the elite league, you want to remain there. You don't want to fall, and you don't only want to remain there. You want to remain there with an essence. So we are trying to make sure that all those things will keep on propelling our name.
Okay, let's talk about welfare, players' welfare. That seems to be a major issue for football clubs in Nigeria. Is it going to be a problem for Ikorodu United?
We started with it as a standard, and we will continue. Players have always been at the forefront. In fact, nobody gets his salaries before the players, and everybody gets his salary at when due. All the benefits are being paid at the right time. The players are very comfortable. You should come over to our camp and see. They're okay. They spread the word, and that's why some players have been agitating to come over. But the truth is that we have our standards. We know what we're looking for in players, so we need to screen them well and stick by it, because those things have to they have to be in line with our values.
That's right. Thank you so much, Dele Gbajúmọ̀, for speaking to us tonight on the show. We appreciate your time. Thank you. Okay, that's it. I mean, I like the things he said, particularly welfare is reassuring, because it's the start of a new season. We shouldn't see some of the things that we didn't like last season.
And that's the way to go. I mean, he said all of the things I love to hear. You know, that the team is an Ikorodu team. The fans feel that the team actually belongs to them, and that's the way it should be. We talked about the emotional investment, and you see, apart from emotional investment, when you do things right, it will attract all the right things.
That's right.
You know, I grew up in a house. I've always told you, I grew up in a house where there was mad love for 3SC, and the first day I saw Shifshegun Oregwami, I had to just go to him. Because I heard so much, I've seen so much,
right.
I felt like I knew him. And that was how, so much the kind of love that I had to tell him some of the stories that I've heard. And now, you see, and that's how you make success on the pitch. Apart from the emotional investment, success on the pitch will also make people want to come and, you know, just see what they can do, help you out. And, you know, I'm just hoping I'm happy for teams like this, because that is the direction we need to go in Nigeria. And was it Monday we were here, we were talking about Chelsea and Arsenal playing, and yet you still have people come to the stadium, watch your local league. It will continue.
That's right.
It will continue if you have clubs like this doing the right things.
That's right. We saw that when Ifeanyi Ubah took on MFM. Let's hope that we'll see more of that when the Super 4 resumes in Uyo. They won fixtures. You remember the first one was in Kaduna. Now they're going to you to wrap things up the second leg of the Super 4. Nasarawa United, they will take on Akwa United. Akwa United will be playing at the Nest of Champions, hoping that they will get some good support. While Enyimba Football Club of Aba will be taking on Warri Wolves. This is very good for us because we said it that when we start talking about the Super 4, it means we'll get ready for the new season. And so far, we've seen good football from these teams.
Yeah, I'm happy for the teams, really. For the average football fan, you just want to see these players. You want to see if they are worth the hype. A lot of people that have been won over by the hype on the players of the league, what has happened in Rwanda would just, kind of leave a sore taste
So
in
these
your
guys
mouth.
better give us good football
These guys
to win us
that are
again.
playing, there is that burden on their shoulder. And I'm very sure they're equal to the task.
Right.
And also the added benefit for the clubs to try out new things, kick into gear with their preparations for continental championships, for the league and all the other competitions here and there.
That's right.
I'm also hearing that some other clubs are looking into ways where they can arrange short tournaments, competitions.
That's right.
Here
Fine
and
about
there.
doing the same thing. There's the Super 6 coming up.
We're
So
also
teams
hearing about
understand.
one. So I hope all of those things come, and I don't hope. I pray that the league, this commencement of the league, does not suffer any delay. But just in case
Very
it
important.
does, all of these things will help
already
keep
getting
you
ready.
into shape.
That's right. So much for league football in Nigeria. And we're glad that teams are doing what they can to, stay busy and keep getting competitive. The Super 4 will resume tomorrow. Nasarawa United, Akwa United, Enyimba, and Warri Wolves, they're all competing in the continent. So it's very important that they play good football.